And we are back. Pokemon Y, Hardcore Nuzlocke, the run continues. Our first encounter in between the third and fourth gym is going to be the Lucario that you get from Karina, the third gym leader, after beating her here at the top of the tower. So Lucario, fighting steel typing, probably one of the best typings in the game, honestly. And let's take this Lucario and see how much work he can do for the rest of this run. Let's do it. Then for our Route 12 encounter, it is going to be the one and only Lapras. Lapras is my favorite Pokemon. Absolutely ridiculous. Going to add that to the team, and I am super excited about it. Then over at Azure Bay, we run into a Tentacle for our first encounter and add that to the roster. All right, all done with first encounters, and I was ready to go for the gym. Just gonna get in there and take out all of those gym leaders as I approached the level cap, and I completely forgot that Serena had told us to meet her at the front of the gym to fight her once again. So the Drifblim being out is actually pretty good for the Meowstic matchup, but it just goes to show I wasn't prepared, and as we saw in the intro, I'm going to pay the ultimate price, but we chip down the Meowstic with the Drifblim, and we don't get any Omni Boost. Again, it's only a 10% chance, so just fishing for that. No problem there, and we get rid of her first Pokemon. So only 2 Pokemon left, and in just a crazy turn of events, I'm sitting here with a half-health Drifblim looking at an Absol who can use a super effective bite to one-shot from that range, and yeah, there is just no reasoning for this. I could have swapped into literally anyone. Anyone could have eaten that bite, especially Throw here, and just a monstrous misplay, and we lose the Drifblim because of it. It was just very silly, but we do clear the Absol. Really good stuff there. And then her final Pokemon is not Grey Ninja. It is the pre-evolution that the name is slipping right now, but we're about to see it. So we need to teach Bulk Up to Tanaka here. And I am like, what should we get rid of? And we do end up losing the Rock Tomb for that. See if we can pull off some strats with that. And the Frogadier comes down. It's her final Pokemon. It is her ace and starter. And Quick Attack just procs the double damage from Revenge and one-shots the Frog. Really good stuff. Serena taking yet another Pokemon. I think that was our 5th death of the run. Let's see if we can clean that up. Playing a little bit more careless than I would have liked, but now we are on to the 4th gym. Let's do it. All right, it is time for Ramos and his 3 Grass-type Pokemon. We've got the Lucario. We've taught him Poison Jab, and I do believe this is just going to be such a clean sweep. This is for the Drifblim. This is for all of the mistakes made leading up to this point. Let's start the redemption right here, right now. If I can help it, let's not lose anybody else for the rest of this run. I mean, we might lose 1 or 2, but not by careless mistakes. Let's do that by getting completely outplayed by the enemy. Maybe some big boss battle down the line, but let's just clean it up all around. All right, Ramos, 3 grass type Pokemon. Here we go. So Lucario versus the Jumpluff here, and I gave Lucario the Metronome item, which buffs your attacks if used consecutively. So I figured if Poison Jab doesn't kill right there, which Jumpluff actually holds on, holy cracker jacks. Oh my gosh. Okay, we are flirting a little bit now. I got to really think about this. Ramos should heal. My thought process was the Metronome is now going to buff the Poison Jab enough, almost like a Dragon Dance proc, if you will. And that should kill, right? Okay. I'm a little bit concerned now because of that critical hit acrobatics just did so much damage. And if this was Gen 5 or previous, then that actually would have killed because crits in Gen 6 are only 1.5. That is incredible. Anyways, Jumpluff bringing out the big guns, and Go-Go does have Bulldoze. Go-Go does have Bulldoze, so if this Poison Jab doesn't kill, we lose Lucario. And I'm not willing to do that, so I think we can just swap into the Crobat, actually. and just get Lucario out of here. Wow, that I'm still in shock. I can't believe that Jumpluff. That is so cool, actually. Jumpluff really coming to play. You love to see that. And unfortunately, I gave Crobat the poison heal item, the black sludge there. So acrobatics is actually going to do half damage, but he does, or she does, no fly, so that will compensate for the damage. And I do believe acrobatics would have one shot, so no problem there. A slight miscalculation, but the hyper potion does come down, so I do believe Ramos is out of healing items. Can speed up the fly there just a little bit. Really good stuff. Nice animation as well. You'll love to see it. The takedown comes down. Toro eats that. And now I do believe we can just finish off the Go-Go with a bite. Don't need to mess around with the mischance of fly. Actually, acrobatics is just fine since it is super effective and stab, so it will do more than bite. No problem. Go-Go is actually one of my favorite grass-type Pokemon. It's really strong. It's very similar to Roserade for me in that regard. Really good stuff. The Black Sludge getting our health back a little bit here, and then the Weepinbell comes down, and Weepinbell is no Go-Go, so I think Weepinbell will probably fall to one fly. I could be wrong. Let's see what happens. Toru comes down, connects the fly, and is that enough to one-shot? It absolutely is, and we finish the 4th gym battle on a high note. Very scary stuff for Lucario. Got to watch out for flying types. You think you're safe because of the steel typing, but then you're weak because of the fighting. So it is a very good typing, that steel and fighting, but it is weak to fighting and then neutral to flying. So you just got to keep that in mind. But as always, thank you so much for your time. I really do appreciate it. And I will catch you on the flip. Peace.